Dear Cradle to Cremation friends, today we are going to see the untold history of animals in war in our country as well as in world wars. Animals are more than just machines. Imagine a battlefield. You probably see tanks, drones and soldiers with high-tech rifles. But for thousands of years, the most powerful weapons weren't made of steel. They were made of flesh and blood. From the ancient plains of India to the freezing heights of the Himalayas today, animals have been our silent sentinels. They are the partners who never chose war, yet gave everything for our safety. Today, we look at the incredible, sometimes terrifying, and deeply moving history of animals in warfare. Let us travel to ancient India. The power of Chaturanga is unimaginable for all of us. In ancient India, the army was organized into the Chaturanga system. That means the fourfold force: infantry, cavalry, chariots, and the mighty elephantry. The war elephant was the living tank of its era. Moving at 15 miles per hour, these giants could crush enemy lines by their mere presence, a tactic known as psychological terror. Friends, but it wasn't just size, it was technology. Ancient Indian engineers attached sharp iron swords to their elephant tusks to tear through enemy infantry. Even the great Mughal Emperor Akbar had a specialized Khasa force of elephants for his personal use. But these giants had a tragic flaw. If they panicked and retreated, they would often crush their own trainers, the Mahouts. Let us go through the horror of ancient biowarfare. Before modern missiles, nature was the primary weapon to our forefathers. First, let us see the scorpion bomb. In 198-199 AD, during the siege of Hatra, the local people defeated the mighty Roman army in just 20 days, not with swords, but with clay pots filled with desert scorpions and venomous insects. When the pots broke on Roman armor, the insects crawled inside, causing chaos and retreat. Next, Hannibal's snake pots. During naval battles, King Hannibal threw pots filled with poisonous snakes into enemy ships to create panic. Then, bee bombs. Romans used catapults to launch entire beehives into enemy fortifications. Next, Scythian. Scythian warriors were the masters of toxic warfare. They created Scythian, a deadly sludge made from decomposed vipers, human blood, and dung. Even a small scratch from an arrow dipped in this mix caused a slow, agonizing death. The world wars and the animals is an intolerable story, a debt we can never repay to all the animals in the world, dear friends. The scale of animal sacrifice in modern war is staggering. In World War I alone, 11 million horses and mules were lost. World War pigeon named Cher Amy, also called the hero pigeon. When radios failed, this pigeon flew through a storm of bullets at 40 kilometers per hour to deliver a message that saved 200 soldiers trapped behind enemy lines. Next, trench dogs are so famous in World War. Dogs served as messengers, guards who could smell an enemy infiltration before humans, and medics who found wounded soldiers in the no man's land between trenches. Bizarre weapons are unforgettable misery in world wars. In World War II, the Soviets trained anti-tank dogs to carry bombs under enemy tanks. The British even used explosive rats filled with plastic explosives to destroy German boilers. Let us go through the details of animals used in the modern Indian Army. When machines fail, the animals served for India. Why does the Indian Army still use animals in the 21st century? Because in some places, machines simply fail. Very important is the legend of Pedongi. This incredible mule served the Indian Army from 1962 to 1992, a total of 32 years. She holds a Guinness World Record for her service during war. There are also high altitude animal heroes. In the Himalayas at minus 30 degrees centigrade, where vehicle engines won't start, mules and yaks carry 50 to 80 kilograms of supplies across steep mountains to the war field and for soldiers. Very important animal in the Indian-Pakistan border is camel, which is also called as ships of the desert. The Border Security Force (BSF) uses Jaisalmeri and Bikaneri camels to patrol the Thar Desert, where sand dunes make jeeps useless. There are elite canines used in Indian Army. Dogs like Vida and Sophie have received high military honors for sniffing out explosives and saving countless lives. Today, the army is even inducting indigenous Mudol hounds into its ranks. The ethics of war is still followed in Indian Army. Ancient Indian philosophy gave us a very important concept of aganya, that animals are not to be destroyed. Unimaginably, when humans lose their peace, animals lose their world. Whether it was the dogs that refused to leave their fallen masters, or the elephants used as icons of power, these animals are the true unsung heroes of Indian history. Today, we salute these silent sentinels. Their sacrifice is the foundation of our security. From cradle to cremation, life is a journey filled with moments, emotions, and meaning. Every second matters, every relationship counts, and every memory becomes a part of our legacy. Live fully, love deeply, and leave behind a story worth remembering. If you found this video meaningful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Your support inspires us to bring more powerful stories like this. Stay connected and let's continue this journey together. Thank you.